In this video, I'm going to tell you why I think we need to stop hating the combat gauge. If you spent any time on YouTube or the forums since the new kill team has come out, a lot of people have not exactly been happy with the combat gauge, and I know I'm going to be in the minority for saying that I actually like it. Every other version of kill team uses tape measures because you have measurements that can range out to several feet. But because there aren't range limits in kill team, most measurements cap out at 6 inches for pistol or for movement. So using a large tape measure isn't necessary when you're only measuring a few inches at a time. Just because a tape measure isn't necessary doesn't mean it isn't a good tool. So why do I think the combat gauges are better? Well, the first reason is they're just easier to use. Kill team is supposed to have a lot of odd terrain, and there are tight corners, so the easier the tool is to move in and out of tight spots, the better it is. But the real reason I think the smaller system is better is because of the lack of parallax. I've seen this happen a couple times with one of my friends who has clearly never used a tape measure before. Yeah, I think that's within 6 inches. I'm gonna take the shot. Basically, when you don't have a ruler right where you are measuring, the distance from your eye to the ruler and the ruler to the miniature affects how you see it. And if you're at a bad angle, you can make the measurement look really far off. I have a friend in particular that's really bad about doing that. It's not that you can't do the same thing with a smaller tool like what GW sent out, but you're more likely just to put it right between the models to see if you're in range. So I know in tournaments and competitive play this wouldn't be brought up as much. People are going to be aware of their ranges, and you can expect to have your ranges double checked by your opponent. But I'm super casual when I play. Having fun is my number one concern. So if someone does just hold the ruler in the air and eyeball it, and then I double check and have to start arguing about their measurements, it feels really try hard. I know it's not in that you want to play by the rules, but I don't want to have to constantly call someone out. No one wants to be that guy. So I think the small compact measurement tool is really handy. Just placing it directly by the models is a great way to do it, and I prefer it. It leads to less debate about ranges. I don't have to call anyone out for not knowing how to use a ruler. It's a small preference, but I'm on Team Combat Gauge. I'm sure a ton of you think they are dumb, and that's alright. I just want everyone to keep an open mind about new things in their gaming hobby. Just as long as you don't think the shape-based measurements are a good idea, then you're just objectively wrong.